Yo, what is up guys, Ventrua here with the day 9 highlight. And yesterday I spent my entire day farming tier 17s. I did a lot of back to basics and I did some meat hunting as well. The back to basics was mostly to farm scarabs and maps, and the meat hunting was an attempt at getting uniques. Let me show you the scarab tab after yesterday's stream. I mean, we did pretty good. The scarab tab is pretty much full. I actually started hiding scarabs because I can't be bothered free to running the scarabs I won't use anymore, since I just have like a decent amount of scarabs of anything I will need, and I can always show them again if I ran out of the scarab that I find that I need at the moment. So I think I'm gonna be doing just fine. Oh, this is our current scarab tab. The one scarab that I can never have enough of is the Scarab of Bloodlines. I mean, I showed you what I do with them yesterday. Basically, farm like an insane amount of scarabs. I wonder if it's actually good for div cards as well, but right now I've been using it for scarabs. Might try it for something else in the future, but I think this is one of the most fun scarabs in the game, just because of the amount of loot it generates. At least in SSF it feels really fun. When it comes to maps, I ran Scarab of Corruption in combination with Scarab of Ascenscion and 2 carto scarabs on a back to basics atlas. I will make sure to link it in description. I don't have it to show anymore because I had to respec it for the MEATSACK atlas, but it's not like there's a lot of choices when it comes to back to basics atlas, so let's be real, but it is gonna be in the description, so if you're looking for it, check it out. And this is all these maps are 8 mod, and I have more here, Reflect and Recovery. These are maps that I can't really run or don't want to really run. I mean, Reflect I can probably make my character be able to run. Recovery is both cooldown recovery and less ES and life recovery, which are just too annoying for this build for me to bother. But this is the state where we at when it comes to 8 mod maps, and I think I wanna switch to running mostly 8 mod maps only going forward, because I don't see the reason not to. They are just like more pack size, more quantity, they scale better with lantern mods, they give you more corpses, and my character should be able to handle it, and any future character that I will make will probably be able to handle it as well. So I'm probably switching to 8 mod maps in like permanently in the future. I will most likely farm them mostly in tier 17s, but I wonder if you can just sustain them by using carto, Scarab of Corruption in normal maps. I have to experiment a bit to find out, but right now I have 163 of these Scarabs of Corruption, so I'm assuming I will be able to print quite a lot of 8 mod tier 16s. Also stopped being lazy and finally crafted my clusters. It took me way too long to actually get to it, but I was trying to wait to get it through fossils. And then I was like, I mean, I'm just gonna take the pain and start altering them, and that's what I ended up doing. I got both of them with a good suffix too. One has regen, one has chaos stress. I'm pretty happy with both of them. I don't think I will try to go for better, but I will go over the crafting process and what you want on your clusters real quick, just because some people might still be looking for advice. So you want to have Prismatic Heart and Sadist on the prefixes, always, and the suffix needs to be the Disorienting Display or Doriani's Lesson. For fossils, it's the ones I recommend in Trade League. You can use Solo Prismatic, or, and this is what I would recommend in SSF, is Prismatic Dance and Pristine Free Socket Resonator. Those are the most cost efficient / most prismatic efficient ways to craft, so those would be the ones I recommend. When I was ultraling, I was ultraling till basically either 2 mods or Sadist and any suffix, and then I regal, and I was actually using Exalt every time I had 2 good modifiers, if one of them was Sadist, and also annuls for in the same case. So if I had like Sadist plus Prismatic Heart, I would Exalt or annul, depending if it was 3 mod or 4 mod. And if I had Sadist and Disorienting Display or Sadist and Doriani's Lesson, I did the same thing. I didn't do it for Sadist because Exalting Sadist is like quite hard. But if you already have Sadist, the Exalt to hit Disorienting Display or Prismatic Heart is actually quite reasonable. So that's what I was doing. Obviously, you can do this if you don't have a lot of Exalts and Annuls in your stash already, but I felt like I don't really need to be cost efficient there. I just wanted to get my clusters done, and that is what I did. So for those who are dreading crafting your clusters, if you already have like a decent amount of currency, it's not that bad. One thing I will mention, because this doesn't get mentioned enough, craft elemental clusters only. Always elemental cluster. Fire cluster is like 3 times as harder to craft, and all you get for it is 2% increased damage. It's definitely not worth it, and this is kind of my bad too, because I didn't catch that in the initial POB. I should have called out Drew on that, and we should have just put elemental in there. But yeah, make sure to craft elemental. It's way easier than fire, and 2% is just never worth it. I would never bother with fire, even when min-maxing. I don't think it's actually worth it. If you're gonna min-max, just craft elemental and corrupt them or something and go for the best suffix. But yeah, that is all I wanted to say there. And what's my next upgrade after the clusters? Well, I kinda wanna start farming Harpies and farm some fracturing orbs to try to craft the gloves that I talked about with fractured Alva mod, Temple mod with cold dress and damage against shield enemies. But yeah, that is gonna require 1, me actually running some Alva to get the bases, and 2, and more importantly, is to actually hit the fracture. The one thing that I will say for the SSF gamers out there, if you're looking for an 85 Alva base, this is what you want to be using. It's called Alva's Memories of Reverse Incursion. As far as I know, this is the only way to get 85 base outside of Alva Temple boss. And this is something I have to run myself and see if I get lucky on the gloves. Again, we are looking for 85 gloves with evasion to be able to roll suppress, and that would be the dream. But obviously, we will have to take like 83 if we get unlucky. It just is what it is, because we don't have that much choice in SSF. And then we will have to settle for tier 2 suppression, which would suck, but it just means 1 extra tattoo. So hopefully we can figure stuff out. Before we go into the highlight sections, I just wanna quickly show the unique collection. As the site finally updated, there were some issues with it, but now it's back. If you are enjoying this content, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And if you have any questions about the build or anything, make sure to comment below the video as well. But when it comes to the uniques, we pretty much got most uniques that you can find in maps. As you can see, we have all tier 5, 4, and 3 uniques. For tier 2, we are missing only 8 uniques. Sadly, we are missing Badge of the Brotherhood and Ancestor Vision, which I kind of would want to have both of those. But otherwise, this is the only tier 2 unique we are missing. And for tier 1, we are somehow missing Reliquary, which is a little unfortunate, because I probably want to get one of those for my Sanctum Farmer eventually, but I mean, I'm sure we will get it eventually, surely. And for tier 1 uniques, we have 4 of them right now. We have Defiance of Destiny, which is extremely lucky. This is a godsend to have. We have Maro Hierarchy, Rakiata's Dance, and Voltaxic Rift. Still missing 12, still no Mage Blast, still no Headhunter, but I mean, we will get there. The league is long enough, and you know, it's gonna happen eventually, surely. I actually do believe that I will get like most of the tier 0 uniques this league, because I'm having so much fun. For me personally, this league is like easily 10 out of 10 in SSF. I think in Trade League it was like 8 out of 10, maybe like 9, somewhere in there. But like in SSF, for me, it's a clear 10. And yeah, I do wanna fill up this collection as much as possible. I will probably go for at least 1,000. I think 1,000 is a decent goal, and we will see how we get there. That does mean that we will have to do some heist, but you know what? I think I can handle that. But I will make sure to regularly update on these unique collection goals, as you know, that is gonna be like the main content going forward. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. Bye. Oh, time to loot. Oh, Voltaxic! And a Mjolnir! Oh my god, meat is already printing! Oh, and a Dorianis! I don't know. I find this map fun. Like, would I have fun if I was in hardcore? No. I mean, obviously I would roll over this, right, and try to play something reasonable, but stuff like this is fun. Mostly because you don't expect to actually survive it. Okay, I did not expect that to hit me though. I genuinely just thought that would be out of range. 325% AoE, eh? That will do it. I don't have frenzy charges. Dude, there's just nowhere to go. Oh, I exploded. Oh. That one was good. That one felt satisfying for some reason. I didn't even feel bad dying there.